Hello, this is Kishore on your screen. Today I want to share my experience on meditation. Yeah, we know meditation is important. Everybody knows that. But when when the time comes where we have to do meditation, we struggle so much. So we'll we will do like few weeks at most, and then we'll just stop doing that. We can find so many excuses for that. Um, but to continue the meditation for long period of time, sorry, you need to find um, ways of meditation where um, where you can be in this meditative state effortlessly. uh, some people prefer just listening to music and then just calming down. um, in most of the practice, people I see people just count the breath, or they'll say in, out. While some people prefer listening to nothing, just being silent in this peaceful room, and then they just close your eyes and just focus on something. That is one way of meditation. Other way of meditation is people will just change something. It's more related to the spirituality. They will change something. um, one example for of this kind of meditation is, I was reading this book from also, I think the book title was Sublime or something, where he was explaining one type of meditation where the person will say, I'm not a body, I'm not a soul. I'm not a body, I'm not a soul. Um, yeah, people do meditation with all sorts of chanting, um, and you can do your own way of meditation. But as a beginner, it's difficult because we have to try so many ways of doing meditations, and like we feel like exhausted and feel like, oh, maybe meditation is not my cup of tea. So it happened to me as well. I will just sit and like try to meditate, and like I feel like, oh, something is missing, I'm not able to concentrate. um, then I realize when I'm walking, I'm like so much focused, I am so much in meditative state, it's like effortless for me. So for me, I practice um, walking for meditation, and I call it walking meditation. So I just walk. um, I normally walk in the morning. As a morning walk, I go for 2-3 miles. um, and then what I do is, I just, when I'm walking, I walk on this footpath, I take deep breath, and I say in, out, in, out. Take a deep breath, I feel it, the freshness of the breathing in. I can feel up to my head. So I kind of feel something going up my brain, elevating it. And when I'm breathing out, like this, all heat, all the stress is going out. When I'm breathing, I feel so much relief. When I'm breathing out, I still feel so relief, but I feel like I'm releasing something out. um, and I take this long breathing. I count it, like not numerically, but I say in, out, and then while I'm doing this, my senses, I try to make all my senses be in high aware state. So like I said, I walk in the footpath, I hear all sorts of vehicles passing by. I mean, not only me, but it's everyone can say what kind of vehicle is passing by. For example, if the truck is passing by, you know the sound. If the car is passing by, you know the sound. If the motorbike is passing by, you know the sound. So I also get that information, but I don't process that. I just take it, and acknowledge that. I'll say, okay, oh, it hears like it's a truck. If I see that it's okay, I confirm it and done, finish. No other overthinking on that. I keep on walking. If I feel wind breeze, I'll say, oh, it's a cool wind breeze. If I feel sunshine, I say, oh, it's a sunshine. Maybe I'm feeling hot. Like if I'm feeling hot, if I'm sweating, I'll just acknowledge that and say, oh, yeah, I'm sweating. It's hot. Done. You acknowledge that. The beauty of acknowledging is like, now you are not in autopilot mode. Previously, you are in so much autopilot mode. You just go. For example, let me give you an example. Let's say you're using your phone, your cell phone, and just maybe chatting with your friend, and like you're walking, use usual way. You'll not even know, like when you reach your destination, you will like, you're in autopilot mode. The same thing happened with us. Like we're in autopilot mode. We discard all the external input because we are like, as a human brain nature, our human brain doesn't like new thing. It gets scared. It has to go through this flight or fight situation. So it tries to keep us in this comfortable bubble. And while being in this comfortable bubble, we lose so much useful information from the surrounding, from other people. So when you are aware, where you're in meditative state, you get all those input, you acknowledge them. If it's useful, you just process it and infer the meaning. And if it's not useful, you just discard it. But still, it's very important to take those and filter out. So you need to change the filter that you have, this default filter. You need to take more input and change the filter. Maybe you have to change the filter based on the surrounding or your or a goal. For example, if you want to, if you're talking with a person, and then you want to know about them, um, the person is clever, so the person will not tell you very clearly how he or she is. So now you have to figure out by yourself. um, with this default filter, it's very hard, high chance that you cannot figure out that. So now what you have to do is like you take all raw input, his way of talking, his word selection, his amplitude of talking, and like you see where he is stressing more on his word. You see how you see their body language. You see um, whether they are like pointing towards you or pointing away from you. You see their eye movement. You see their facial expression. It's very difficult to lie with um, without screening. um, it's very difficult to lie because in the face you can see express that. Only very smart and like very smart liar can do that. So you can also get information from the facial expression. um, and and other thing I believe is you also, if you're able, you also get some kind of energy vibration from them, because fundamentally everything in this entire universe vibrates in their own frequency. Not necessarily unique, but I believe most of them are unique. um, so if they vibrate, they have their own vibration. Because of the vibration, they have their own field. And um, if the vibration, if the field from you is different than me, or if it's not being the constructive interference of the field, then if you see something, there's something happening. You should, so what I think is you can um, you can feel that, you can find out that, you can understand whether the feel from that person and your feel is in constructive interference or destructive interference. So you will know that, and based on that you will know what kind of person is that. You get more idea about them. um, so these are all advantages of being in meditative state, or being highly self-aware. For me, meditation and being self-aware and more conscious is more or less similar. um, so I tried all sorts of meditations, like chanting, for example, the Osso's way, I'm not a body, I'm not a soul. um, or like chanting some ancient mantras, or something. I tried a lot of things, and After some time it's very hard for me to continue. It's very hard for me to put a discipline in that. um, then what I found is when I'm walking, it's so effortless for me to be um, in focus mode, in more aware mode. It's like natural meditative state for me. When I'm walking, it's effortless for me to focus. I my focus and my thinking capacity is almost like doubled, more than double when I'm walking. It's like so good. Like I filter out everything when I'm walking. When I'm in this dynamic equilibrium, I'm in so good shape. I'm already in so much meditative state. So I practice this walking meditation every morning. I will wake up. I will go morning walk, and I'll just observe my body, observe my breathing in, out. I literally feel so good when I'm breathing in. I feel something's going up. I can free my brain, and then when I'm releasing this all heat, all unwanted thing outside, and I can hear the vehicle passing by. I walk on the footpath. I hear the vehicle passing by. If there's wind, I feel the wind. If it's sunny, I feel the sun. I feel the hotness. I feel the sweating. I feel my slipper. I feel the ground. So in my meditations, I become I acknowledge all those input. Say, oh, it's a vehicle. Looks like sounds like it's a truck passing by. Done. Boom. No more discussion, over discussion in that inside your mind. Um, and then uh, as I become like super focused way, I always love to contemplate, think. So I use this very high focus mode to think on something. For example, I would think on like how to be better version of myself. What are the things that I need to work? And in this focus mode, I can think so better, so clearly, and so critically. I get valuable insights on what are the things that I can do better, what techniques I can apply, what may be the challenges. So this meditation is helping me to grow, not only personally but even in my professions. I I perform so well in my lab. Even in the lab, I just walk to and fro. This is like meditative state. It's like golden thing for me walking. Um, so as you become more aware, you get so much information from the surrounding, and you have more data. You get more information about the subject, and with this more data, more information, you can have better decision and effective um, planning, or you'll be successful in your tasks that you want to do. You will be more happy. Sometimes we become so sad, even having all the things we need, or even or 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 let's say the thing that you yearn for, um, the thing that you yearn for like 5 years ago. High chance you have them, most of them, but still you're not happy. You have your own goal. So when you're aware, you feel, oh, you become more aware, you become more happy. It's not only about happiness, you become more stable. You see, you also see the misery part, the sad part, and good part. You become in this kind of sage mode, but you are not too happy, not too sad. You're in the very peaceful mental state, and you can achieve a lot in this. You can fulfill your goal, you can fulfill your dream, you can make your friends and family happy. You can contribute to the society by doing better in your profession. So this is what meditation means to me, and um, this is how I do meditation. Meditation should not be it's not necessarily like this um, stereotype spiritual meditation. You can build your own type of meditation and achieve your own goal and be happy. Make other people happy, spread happiness. At least don't spread negativity in the surrounding. Thank you very much. I will stop this video with that thought. See you again.